nearest Jiffy Lube location.
So we're on Wonderland Road. We're sitting at this traffic light, this red light at Ilderton Road. And your eyes don't deceive you. We're like at least 6 cars back. There might be another one up there, I don't know. But we've been seeing this every day. It's just insane. So this one's turning right, so the next road that's over is the highway. So instead of turning at the roundabout back at Sunningdale, they went to the first traffic light, sat there and waited, and then sat there and waited at this traffic light. Period. You know, and then they're going to get a rude awakening in the wintertime because this road here is not plowed and this road is not salted. We've documented it every single year. They occasionally sand the intersection up here at Highway 7, and that's actually a good segue. So the question might be, well, what are you doing on this road? It's a very good question. My mailing address is on Wonderland Road, and my destination is the end of Wonderland Road. Period. Full stop. The crow wishes they could fly that straight, but the crow doesn't fly that straight. It's just a fact. So right now it's -2. Seeing, from what I can see, it doesn't look like this is an all-wheel driver in front of us. Pickup trucks, they're TW Johnstone. There's 2 of them, and if you know where TW Johnstone is, they're right beside White Oak Road, or nearest to White Oak Road, I should say, on Exeter Road. We documented it how many times that they get up here and they hang a right. So now they're backtracking on themselves. They had to drive over to Wonderland to drive up to backtrack on themselves. Even if they're hanging a left, go up West Elborn. You know, there's lots of other roads that are on the outskirts of the city. Hyde Park Road, excuse me, there's the first one we should have mentioned, Hyde Park Road. Hyde Park Road being the next one to the left of us right now, or west of us. And it's 90 kilometers an hour. This road is only 80 kilometers an hour. Notice the curves and the hills that we're going over. Ilderton Road is arrow straight. But failing that, yes, you could have gone up West Elborn, and then there's a couple of other options beyond that before you would drive through the city. You know what I mean? Like, driving through the city is just a waste of time. But, you know, we've documented it how many times? So you can see those trucks up there with the yellow pipe. They do gas connections from the mains into houses. That's their bread and butter. And they're the only game in town, and they're based out of the south end of London. So I understand that they've got to get around. I know that, you know, and I commend them for doing that. They've made a business that is very specialized, and you know, they seem to get all the work, so they've got to do work all over. It's just, which way are you going, and why are you clogging up this road, which is unsafe in the wintertime, and is really unsafe any time of year, to the point that Middlesex Center installed 2 sets of traffic lights on this road because of the amount of people that were shortcutting, the amount of people that had no business being here. So it'll be interesting when we get up to the light up here. And let's backtrack too. People can do whatever they want. That's what makes free countries like Canada, like ours, great. You can do whatever you want, but it comes with some risks, and it comes with some no, I'm not gonna say it. It comes with some risks and some caveats, right? And the fact that there's been so much shortcutting traffic on this road which is a definition of Middlesex Center's traffic calming policies and traffic calming bylaw, that they've had to put in 2 sets of traffic lights. And it's unfair for the people like me who have to use this road, absolutely have to use this road. It's unfair for the residents who live there that have to pay for it. Your eyes didn't deceive you. You maybe only saw about half a dozen houses on the way up this road. Half a dozen houses do not generate enough traffic to warrant 2 traffic lights. It's all the people cutting through. So you can see up here at the road, there's somebody hanging left. So every single person that's hanging left up here could have been on a road that was 10 kilometers an hour faster, and that's Hyde Park Road. It has one possible slowdown in Ilderton, and if you've gone through Ilderton, you know what I'm talking about. It's instant. So there's 1 car turning already. So it has one possible slowdown. There's 2, compared to 3 guaranteed stops on this road. There's 3. Here's 4. Here's 5, and here's 6. So if you include me, that's 6 out of 8 cars. That's 75% of traffic that could have been on Hyde Park Road, the next road to the left, that is 10 kilometers an hour faster than Wonderland Road, the road we're on, is dead nuts, arrow straight, has one possible slowdown compared to 3 guaranteed stops, and -2 right now. Wintertime's here. In the wintertime, Wonderland Road is not plowed and not salted, whereas Ilderton Road is religiously plowed and is very well salted. Why? Like, again, and I'm gonna have to stop doing videos about this because I can do videos about it every day, and it's really happened this year, and it's happened with the construction around that has pushed a lot of traffic onto Wonderland, and those people have just not gone back to their safer, faster routes. I think it's a fear of missing out thing. They see a lot of traffic up there. I don't know. Or they just get set in their ways. I don't know. Again, it's hard to rationalize things that are irrational. You know, it's hard to put some meaning behind something that has no meaning. That just, like, you gotta actually try to do that. To try to do something that's more inefficient, that's more dangerous. I just don't get it. But the traffic numbers have not come down. And there's gonna be a rude awakening in the wintertime. We've seen a truck flip over, documented on this channel, and we've seen how many people end up in the ditch, again, documented on this channel. There's going to be a rude awakening. And if karma, I hate to say it, I really do, but if karma exists, karma should be coming heavy and swift, but it seems to only punish the people that shouldn't be punished, in my opinion. But that's another story. People would just smarten up, pay attention, be less selfish. This world would be a really great place to live in. And really, at the end of the day, the worst thing that's going to happen to those 6 shortcutting drivers is they're going to realize that there's a faster, safer way to go. That's the worst that's going to happen to them. The worst that happens to me, I got to start leaving 5-10 minutes earlier because I don't know whether I'm going to run into 75% of traffic that's cutting through. You know, again, it's unfair that other people have to pay for people's mistakes. Anyways, that's my rant for this morning. Be safe, be less selfish, obey the rules of the road.